Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 26, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio. The cosmos has tuned into your frequency today, and what it's broadcasting is crystal clear: power through transformation. The energy surrounding you feels like a thunderstorm just before it breaks, electric, charged, and waiting to unleash something unstoppable. With the sun moving through your 12th house and Mars aligning with Neptune, there's a subtle but potent invitation to dive beneath the surface of your own emotions. You're not just meant to act, you're meant to transmute. This is where clarity comes from chaos and where intuition becomes your greatest ally. Don't be surprised if dreams, flashes of déjà vu, or gut feelings start showing up like neon signs pointing you toward your next big move. This planetary alignment is awakening your inner alchemist. You may notice that old fears, especially around money or security, start to resurface, but this isn't regression, it's revelation. These thoughts are showing up to be rewritten, not repeated. You're being asked to remember that abundance isn't a chase, it's an alignment. Right now, your magnetism is at its peak, but it's not about how hard you push, it's about how much you allow. The moment you release control and start trusting that unseen forces are conspiring on your behalf, doors that seemed sealed shut will begin to open. The universe is whispering. Don't force it, flow it. When it comes to love, this day hums with intensity. Venus and Pluto are creating a magnetic pull in your chart, amplifying both passion and vulnerability. If you're in a relationship, conversations could go deep fast. One moment, you're discussing weekend plans. The next, you're confessing things you've never said aloud. That's the power of your energy right now. It strips away the small talk and gets straight to the truth. For singles, the air feels like static electricity, sparking unexpected encounters that feel oddly fated. You may meet someone who challenges your sense of control or reflects back an aspect of yourself you've been avoiding. The lesson here is that real intimacy isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. When you drop the mask, love rushes in. Financially, you're standing at a turning point. Jupiter's recent movements suggest expansion, but only for those who dare to redefine what stability means. You might have been grinding away at a goal that once made sense but now feels stale. The energy today urges a strategic pause, not to retreat, but to realign. Ask yourself, am I building wealth or just chasing security? Because true abundance comes from ideas that excite your spirit as much as they fill your wallet. Some Scorpios may receive an unexpected opportunity through a connection or casual conversation. Stay open to synchronicities. An offhand comment, a social media post, or a chance meeting could lead to something lucrative. The universe often hides its blessings in plain sight. All you need is the courage to look twice. Your career energy carries both momentum and mystery. The alignment between Mercury and Saturn encourages you to communicate with authority, but also patience. This is not a day for impulsive emails or emotional reactions. Instead, channel your Scorpio precision into your words. Say less, mean more. Power isn't about volume, it's about clarity. You might notice others gravitating toward you for advice or leadership, sensing that quiet strength you project when you're in your element. If a project feels overwhelming, break it into smaller goals and commit to progress over perfection. Remember, every empire is built brick by brick, and right now, you're laying the foundation for something monumental. Emotionally, there's a push and pull between wanting control and craving surrender. You're known for your intensity, but today's cosmic setup invites softness instead of strategy. You may feel drawn to rituals that help you reconnect: journaling, meditation, time near water. The goal isn't escape, it's integration. You're learning that vulnerability is not weakness, but power refined. When you allow yourself to feel without judging the feeling, you tap into a deep creative well that turns pain into purpose. That's the Scorpio magic, the ability to rise again, not as who you were, but as who you're meant to become. Spiritually, this is a moment of initiation. The energy around you is signaling an upgrade, a shift from knowing to embodying. You've studied the patterns, healed the wounds, learned the lessons, and now it's time to live them. The message from your higher self is simple. Stop rehearsing your power and start owning it. When you do, life starts responding differently. Opportunities appear not because you chase them, but because your frequency matches them. You're stepping into the role of conscious creator, where every thought becomes a brushstroke on the canvas of your reality. In relationships and social dynamics, your boundaries are evolving. The universe is asking you to distinguish between loyalty and self-sacrifice. You can care deeply without caring everything. Someone in your circle might test your limits, perhaps unintentionally, and your instinct may be to retreat or cut ties. Instead, try a new approach. Communicate from the heart, but stand firm in your truth. Compassion doesn't mean compliance, and saying no is sometimes the most spiritual act of all. The people meant for you will respect your evolution. Those who don't were never aligned with your growth. As night falls, the moon's movement into your fellow water sign enhances your intuition and emotional insight. Don't ignore that inner nudge that says, something's about to shift. It is. What's unfolding is not random, it's karmic precision at work. The energy of transformation you've carried all year is reaching a culmination, ready to manifest in tangible form. Expect symbolic signs, songs, numbers, or repeating dreams, affirming you're on the right path. Your affirmation for today: I take it one day at a time, trusting that every step forward is divine timing in motion. Let that be your mantra. Each time you feel doubt creeping in, repeat it. It anchors you back into the present, where your true power lives. The universe doesn't reward rush, it rewards readiness. Karma is on your side, Scorpio. You've paid your dues, learned your lessons, and your spirit team is ready to hand you the golden key. All that's left is for you to use it, to unlock the door you once thought was closed. Whether it's love, money, or purpose, the moment you stop chasing and start allowing, everything begins to flow back toward you tenfold. The cosmos is not testing you, it's trusting you to remember who you are, a force of transformation, a master of rebirth, and the alchemist of your own destiny. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Scorpio, the energy that surrounds you is electric, a blend of renewal, justice, and sudden joy that feels long overdue. The universe appears ready to correct the injustices of your past and to illuminate your path with a sequence of blessings that seem to arrive all at once. The cards reveal not just external opportunities, but a profound inner awakening, one that reminds you of your power, your worth, and your divine timing. Card 1, King of Wands, Empowered Vision. The King of Wands ignites your day with creative authority and unstoppable momentum. Scorpio, this card mirrors your ability to command attention without demanding it. Your aura speaks for you, radiant, magnetic, and fearless. Professionally, you're stepping into a role of influence or leadership, one that was once distant but is now firmly within reach. You might not even realize it, but your determination is inspiring others. Trust that this newfound empowerment is not arrogance. It's divine confirmation that your purpose is aligning with your passion. Card 2, The Lovers, Emotional Crossroads. The Lovers card unveils an important emotional decision brewing beneath the surface. Two paths, or two people, may be tugging at your heart. Yet, this card isn't only about romance. It's about aligning choices with your soul's truth. Scorpio, you crave depth, not distraction. You attract powerful connections, but not all of them are meant to stay. Today, love feels magnetic, but clarity will come only when you choose what resonates with your higher self. The right connection will reflect your healing, not your wounds. Card 3, Ace of Pentacles, Prosperity in Bloom. The Ace of Pentacles heralds a new chapter of abundance. Financial opportunities or professional breakthroughs begin to manifest, perhaps through an offer, a promotion, or a project that feels like divine timing. You may have doubted that prosperity was possible after enduring so many delays, but the universe never forgot your effort. Scorpio, This card promises that what's been missing will finally arrive. Plant your seeds of intention today. The soil of destiny is fertile. Card 4, Two of Cups, Sacred Connection. The Two of Cups deepens the emotional theme of your reading. A partnership, whether romantic, spiritual, or creative, enters your life with harmony and authenticity. This is the type of bond that restores your faith in love after disappointment. If you're already in a relationship, emotional balance and mutual support return after a long period of imbalance. If you're single, the universe is preparing a divine counterpart, someone whose energy mirrors your own transformation. The connection feels serendipitous because it is. Card 5, Justice, Divine Balance Restored. Justice appears as the great equalizer today. Scorpio, every injustice that weighed on your soul is being rewritten by universal law. Legal matters, unresolved conflicts, or karmic imbalances are shifting in your favor. You are not being rewarded. You are simply receiving what was always meant for you. Those who underestimated your strength will now witness your equilibrium return. This card urges forgiveness, not forgetfulness. Release resentment and let divine order handle what human hands could not. Card 6, The Hermit, the Call to Emerge. The Hermit acknowledges the quiet cocoon you've been in, that period of introspection and emotional solitude where you questioned your direction. You needed that silence to rediscover your truth. Now, the universe is calling you to step out. You've done the inner work. It's time to shine again. Don't hide your wisdom or your light. The Hermit reversed into action reminds you that retreat has served its purpose. Now, participation is your next evolution. You are ready to face the world renewed. Card 7, The Magician, Manifestation Power. The Magician ignites the pure alchemy within you. Scorpio, you are now consciously creating your reality. What you think, you attract. What you feel, you form. This card is a cosmic green light. Your manifestations are gaining speed. Someone from your past may be unable to release your energy, still haunted by the spell of your connection. You, however, are not meant to look back. You are meant to use that same magnetic energy to attract what truly belongs in your next chapter. Magic surrounds you. Use it wisely. Card 8, Strength, the Courage to Love Again. The final card, Strength, seals today's message with grace and resilience. You've endured betrayal, disappointment, and emotional exhaustion, yet here you stand, softer, wiser, and infinitely stronger. This card speaks of gentle power, the ability to tame chaos without controlling it. Love may challenge you again soon, but you'll face it with emotional maturity rather than fear. Strength reminds you that your vulnerability is your superpower. You are learning that being open doesn't mean being weak. It means being unstoppable. Scorpio, today's reading paints a powerful transformation from wounded warrior to divine alchemist. The King of Wands and Magician crown your energy with mastery and manifestation, while justice and strength assure that fairness, confidence, and emotional peace are your new foundation. The Lovers and Two of Cups promise a deep emotional renewal, a love or partnership that reflects your rebirth, not your past pain. And the Ace of Pentacles confirms prosperity on its way, supported by the Hermit, who reminds you that your solitude was sacred preparation. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Abundance is beginning to weave its way into your reality, Scorpio, but it's not coming from sheer luck. It's the result of divine orchestration and hard-earned growth. The Ace of Pentacles signals the birth of something promising, an opportunity that's both material and spiritual in essence. This could manifest as an unexpected offer, a job advancement, or even an investment that begins to pay off after a long wait. The key is discernment. Not every door that opens deserves to be entered. Listen to your intuition, not the noise of temptation. You've been planting seeds for months, possibly years, and now, the universe aligns to show you the first signs of fruition. The King of Wands energy amplifies your confidence, encouraging you to take bold yet calculated financial steps. If there's a creative idea you've been shelving out of fear of rejection or failure, now's the moment to revisit it. The cosmos rewards not just vision but courage, and Scorpio, you have both in abundance. Justice ensures that what was once unfairly withheld from you begins to flow back. Any financial injustice, a delayed payment, an unrecognized contribution, or the sense that life has been stingy with rewards begins to balance out. Cosmic debts are being repaid, and you might notice synchronicities such as recurring numbers, meaningful dreams, or sudden clarity guiding your choices. These are your spiritual receipts, confirmation that abundance is on its way. Luck today feels almost magnetic. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, hearing the right conversation, or meeting someone with influence who can shift your trajectory. This is serendipity with purpose. But remember, the universe meets you halfway. Take action, sign the papers, send the message, or make the pitch. Prosperity, however, isn't only financial. The cards remind you that true wealth is the peace of mind that comes from stability, not excess. Use your gains wisely. Invest not only in material growth, but also in knowledge, health, and emotional balance. When Scorpio balances passion with patience, money multiplies naturally. By evening, expect a sign that abundance has already begun, perhaps through a symbolic gesture, a kind word, or unexpected help from someone you least expect. The Wheel of Fortune is finally turning in your favor, and your power lies in continuing to believe that you are worthy of the wealth you once only imagined. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 26th are 86, 32, 15, 21, 62, 92. Daily love. Love today moves like a wave, sudden, intense, and purifying. The Lovers and Two of Cups illuminate a crossroad of the heart, asking you to choose not between two people, but between comfort and truth. You're being guided toward emotional authenticity, a relationship or connection that mirrors your soul's transformation rather than your old wounds. Someone from your past may still linger in your energy, pulled toward your light even as they struggle with their own shadow. The Magician amplifies this connection. There's a telepathic thread between you and another soul, one that defies logic or distance. But beware of illusions. This magic is potent, yet not all who feel drawn to you are aligned with your future. If you're single, the air is charged with attraction. The Strength card assures that the love entering your life now is not meant to break you, but to teach you gentleness after years of emotional warfare. This person, or this renewed version of love, recognizes your value and meets your energy with respect. For those in relationships, healing communication becomes the bridge to deeper intimacy. Emotionally, you are magnetic. Your aura radiates the frequency of self-worth, and that glow is irresistible. As modern spiritual writers like Esther Hicks often remind us, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Today, Scorpio, you are love embodied, and that's precisely what you will draw in. Forgiveness also surfaces here, not as weakness, but as liberation. The moment you release resentment, the space once occupied by pain becomes fertile ground for genuine affection. You're entering a phase where reciprocity defines your connections. One-sided love stories no longer satisfy your soul. By nightfall, you may receive a message, a call, or a sign that reminds you that love, whether rekindled or brand new, is already circling your energy field. Allow yourself to feel joy without fear. This time, the happiness that arrives is meant to stay. At work, in the professional realm, the King of Wands and the Hermit combine to form a potent duality, inner wisdom guiding outward authority. Scorpio, you've outgrown your old environment, and the universe is preparing you to lead. Even if you doubt your readiness, others can already see your power. Step forward. This is not arrogance, it's alignment. The Magician enhances your problem-solving abilities and communication. You might find yourself articulating ideas more fluidly, presenting with clarity, or leading with conviction. If you've been overlooked in the past, that changes now. A mentor, superior, or colleague finally recognizes your contribution. Don't shy away from visibility. This is your professional rebirth. There's also a sense of new beginnings in your career. The Ace of Pentacles reinforces the possibility of a promotion, a side project gaining traction, or a job opportunity that feels tailor-made for you. What once seemed out of reach now aligns perfectly because you've done the internal work to believe in your worth. Still, Justice advises caution with contracts and commitments. Review details carefully. Mercury's subtle retrograde energy, astrologically speaking, may stir confusion or delay. But fear not. Delays are divine protection, redirecting you toward what truly serves your higher purpose. If you're in creative or entrepreneurial work, today's inspiration flows effortlessly. Write down ideas, draft proposals, or design prototypes. Your creative fire is strong, and your intuition will guide timing. Like the phoenix you are, you're building from ashes into artistry. By the end of the day, reflect on your accomplishments. Even if external recognition hasn't yet matched your inner effort, trust that it's coming. The world is catching up to the version of you that's already ready. Health. Your vitality today reflects emotional balance more than physical routine. The Strength card speaks of inner resilience, the quiet courage to nurture your body as tenderly as your ambitions. You're learning that health is holistic. The mind, spirit, and body are not separate, but partners in creation. If you've been feeling drained, the Hermit urges you to retreat briefly for recalibration. Solitude is not escapism, it's restoration. Consider meditation, gentle exercise, or even a digital detox. The more stillness you allow, the more your body realigns with natural rhythms. Justice appears as a reminder of moderation. Too much intensity in work, emotions, or exercise throws your system off balance. The message is simple. Balance effort with rest, passion with peace. As research from Harvard Health notes, even brief mindfulness sessions can regulate cortisol levels and enhance overall vitality, a message that resonates deeply with your current energetic state. Scorpio, your emotional sensitivity often manifests physically. Shoulder tension, fatigue, or digestive issues may be your body's language of stress. Listen closely. Your body isn't betraying you, it's communicating. Healing begins the moment you honor what your body is trying to say. You may also feel drawn to detoxify, not just physically but spiritually. Decluttering your diet, your home, or your social space can work wonders. The Magician's energy suggests that intention amplifies results. A short ritual, affirmation, or even lighting a candle before rest could anchor your mind into peace. By nightfall, you'll feel your vitality strengthen. The body responds rapidly to gratitude and calm, so close your day with a moment of reflection. Thank your body for carrying you through transformation. Healing, after all, is your birthright. Family and friends. Within the family sphere, the Justice and Two of Cups cards highlight reconciliation and emotional realignment. Scorpio, your empathy often makes you the emotional anchor of your household. Yet lately, it feels as though that balance is tilted. Perhaps you've carried too much of everyone else's emotional load. Today invites you to restore that equilibrium. There's healing energy surrounding generational relationships. A parent, sibling, or close relative may finally express something long left unsaid. The air clears, misunderstandings fade, and emotional warmth re-enters the home. Don't underestimate the power of an honest conversation spoken with love. The Strength card indicates that patience will be your ally. Family healing rarely follows logic. It moves in waves. Stay compassionate, but also assert your boundaries. You can be supportive without becoming everyone's emotional crutch. If you've been distant from certain relatives, the universe now orchestrates reconnection through synchronicity. A casual call, a family gathering, or a message might reopen lines of communication. Approach these moments with softness rather than skepticism. Your magnetic presence influences family dynamics more than you realize. When you radiate calm, others align naturally. When you lead with forgiveness, harmony spreads. Scorpio's depth, often misunderstood, becomes medicine when channeled consciously. Before bed, take a quiet moment to bless your home, physically or energetically. Gratitude turns walls into sanctuaries. As Rumi said, raise your words, not voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Today, your calm presence will do exactly that. Compatibility. Scorpio, your energy today harmonizes best with signs that appreciate both intensity and truth. Cancer and Pisces connect to your emotional depth, offering tenderness without fear of your fire. With these water signs, communication flows effortlessly. You understand each other without explanation. Capricorn matches your ambition and respects your drive for mastery. Together, you build legacies rather than fleeting thrills. This bond thrives when grounded in shared goals and loyalty. Capricorn reminds you that love can be pragmatic without losing passion. Virgo stimulates your intellect and complements your transformative side. Their attention to detail balances your emotional vision, creating a dynamic that's both stabilizing and inspiring. It's a partnership that encourages personal growth through understanding. Meanwhile, Leo and Aries can challenge and excite you. These fire signs awaken your courage and rekindle your adventurous spirit. While sparks may fly, mutual respect turns those flames into creative passion rather than conflict. Avoid stagnation with signs that fear emotional depth or constant change. You are not meant for shallow waters. Your heart thrives in oceans of truth. Surround yourself with those who see not just your strength, but also your sensitivity. The most compatible energies today are those who mirror your evolution, souls who understand that love and transformation are one and the same. Whether romantic or platonic, these bonds are sacred contracts guiding you forward. Your lucky color today: crimson red. This deep hue symbolizes the fusion of passion and power that defines you today. Crimson evokes vitality, courage, and divine justice, the very forces propelling your transformation. Wear it, visualize it, or light a red candle to ground your energy and amplify motivation. The phrase of the day: your strength doesn't lie in never breaking, it lies in how gracefully you rebuild. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.